Namo Buddhaya. By the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, may you be well and happy. I got a question for you. Who is the Buddha? Have you heard about the Buddha meaningfully? Of course. As a follower of the Buddha, you have recited many times, Buddhang Saranang Gacchami. I go to the Buddha for my refuge. Is it right? Of course you would say, I'm all right. Again, I would like to repeat that question. Who is the Buddha? Answer should be, Buddha means nothing but compassion and wisdom. Of course, when you recite Buddha, Buddha means enlightenment. But if someone asks you, who is the Buddha? You have to have your own answer by saying the Buddha means compassion and wisdom. Therefore, each time when we recite Buddhaṃ Saranang Gacchami, that means I promise myself to become kind and wise. That's the meaning of reciting Buddhaṃ Saranang Gacchami. Regardless of country, culture, religion, whatever, everybody is able to follow this word. I would say it's a supreme word. Why? There is no any kind of discriminations in that. But still, there are so many spiritual paths over that. Therefore, we have to be kind and wise when we recite Buddhaṃ Saranang Gacchami. It doesn't matter which religion you are belongs to by your birth. But still, being a human being, you have to be a kind person towards yourself first. With that experience, you have to spread kindness all over the world, including tiny creatures. If I say, I love myself, of course, you have to agree with me. Everybody loves themselves. Nobody wants to be beaten by anyone else. And then, you have to be kind yourself first. It's a pure word when we pronounce compassion or kindness. When we practice compassion, of course, we are not going to harm anyone else. It could be physical, it could be verbal, it could be mental. And then, I'm going to be a happy person within myself. At the same time, I'm going to be a popular and respectable person among other beings. With that experience, we have to be kind towards other beings. We have to start at home. You know why? Charity begins at home. So, you have to be kind yourself and towards your mother, father, brother, sister, wife, husband, children, so on. And then, being under one roof, you are finding happiness, especially mental happiness. When you find what real happiness is, that means compassion. And then you would say, it should be love. It's all right. But there's a problem with this word of love. Why? People used to say, I love you, keep him behind as long as you love me. Otherwise, mind your business. So that's the problem with love. But when we practice love with compassion, of course, we would say, I love you. It doesn't matter whether you like or not, whether you treat me well or not, but still, without asking for anything in return, any kind of worldly wishes or aspirations, but still, my mind is pure with compassion. Therefore, I would like to spread my thoughts towards everybody, including yourself. You can have a dialogue among your family members, and then you may realize this is what we really need. Otherwise, people may have few-storied building as their own house. Also, they are having branded vehicles. Of course, they may have luxurious lifestyle, but still, something missing in their mind. What does it mean? I need love and caring, people used to say. And then I would say, of course, you have to love with compassion. Because normally, people are not familiar to say, I'm kind to you. But people used to say they are familiar with this word of love. I love you. I miss you. You are in my life. People used to say, so that's why, though it's having kind of problems with the word of love, but still you have to have honest experience of compassion within yourself. With that experience, you can behave by saying, I love you. Always I'm there. If it is needed, of course. So, when we ask, who is the Buddha? The Buddha means nothing but compassion and wisdom. Each time when we recite Buddhang Saranang Gacchami, that means spiritually, you are going to promise yourself to be kind and wise. Think about that seriously. Good luck to you. Anumodana. Thank you.